Hello friends, this is part 3 in the series of understanding Wix toolset. In this video, we will learn the different tags that are present in the product.wxs. Some of the tags like product tag and package tag. These tags are helpful in creating a Windows installer. First, let us see the difference between the package and the product tag. So the package tag is being used in order to create a Windows installer, and the product tag is being used for the software that is being mentioned inside the Windows installer. The package tag is generally created for the generation of MSIs, and the product tags are generally used in upgrades from one version to another version. All the details of this product tags goes into a registry. So in short, if you see this diagram, the product is a software that is being containerized in a package. So first, let us go through product tag. So these are the properties that are being mentioned in a product tag, which are required in order to define a certain product that is being installed using a Windows install. So the tags mentioned below are like name, language, version, manufacturer, upgrade code, and ID. So let us go through one after another and understand these properties. So the first one is the name property. So the name represents the name of the product that is being installed in a system. Second is language. So the language property will be helpful in order to determine which language the product will be using. All the error message and the progress information will be displayed in the specified language that is being mentioned here. Here we use certain numbers called LCID, which is a local ID. These are decimal numbers. Each number will represent one language. So this is a Microsoft site that I have opened. So in this website you can see each language code is having one language assigned to it. Suppose if we want to use English of United States, we have to choose a number like 1033, which represents the English of United States. And if you go with the Greek, then you can go with 1032, which represents Greek. So on choosing certain numbers, the error messages and other respective messages will be displayed whatever number we specified here. Even though we can localize our Wix setups, so this is the default way to set a language for a Wix setup. So let's go to the next property, that is version. So the version is used in order to determine which version of the software is being installed in the system. Generally, the format of this version is major.minor.build.revision. So with the help of these numbers, we can determine which format is being installed and which, if we are upgrading the system, with which version we are upgrading. So with these two things, we can able to know, Wix can able to know what thing to do next with the upgrade or with the installation. The next property is manufacturer. Manufacturer is who is the author of the product that should be mentioned in this property. Upgrade code. Upgrade code is a GUID which will be helpful whenever one version of the Wix is being installed with the other version. So this is helpful during the upgrades. So upgrade code is a GUID which remains same for all the updates that is being done on a product. So the next property is ID. So ID is a GUID or product code which is unique for a installation. So every upgrade can have a different product IDs, but it will have a same upgrade code. Now let's go to the package tag. These are the properties that needs to be discussed before understanding the package. So let's go to the first property, that is compress. So the compress property determines what to do with the resources of this MSI, whether we have to compress it into a cap or not. We can discuss about the cap in our later videos. Next property is installer version. This installer version is a version of the MSI execution.exe. Each MSI execution.exe has certain features. So we can stop our installation if the system doesn't have the particular version. So we have to set here a minimum number of installer version. Manufacturer. So here manufacturer is the author name. Next property is description. In description property, we have to give the description regarding the installer, so that whenever we can have multiple installers, we can able to differentiate between one installer and other installer. The same goes with the keywords and the comments also, because when we have multiple installers, then these things will differentiate between one installer and other installers. So in this case, we have to give a unique keywords and comments for each MSI installers that we are creating. Now let's go to some of the examples so that we can able to understand in the Visual Studio directly. As in the previous video, we have seen how to create a bundle setup. Now in this video, we will see how to create a Windows installer, which is nothing but a MSI. So in order to get this project, you can go to File, Add, New Project. Now you can search for Wix. When you search for Wix, you will get something called Setup Project for set a project for Wix version 3. So this is the project which will be helpful in order to create MSI file. So then click next, our project will be added to your solution. Now go to Wix project and there will be a file called product.wxs. Now open this file. Your file will be something like this. In your file you can see the two tags that we have discussed earlier, that is product tag and package tag. Product tag and package tag. Now let's go to the product tag and see the properties one after another. First one is ID. As we have discussed, ID is a GUID property. So either we can give a certain particular GUID to this product, or we can give star. Star means with every build, the system will automatically create a GUID and assigns to the product. If you want to create a GUID manually, then we can go to the tool section and click on create GUID. Then click on registry format and click on copy. So then you will get one GUID and you can copy and paste it in the inside the quotations. Next is the name. Name is the name of the products that is being installed in the system. Third one is the language. As we have discussed, 1033 is for United States English, so we can set it as 1033. Next is version. It is helpful for which version of the product is being installed in the system. So we can set in the format which we have discussed earlier, that is major, minor, build and revision. Manufacturer. Manufacturer is the manufacturer of the product, we can mention here. Upgrade code. Upgrade code is also a GUID. We can again go to the tools and make it as create GUID and just copy paste it here. So we have to make sure that for every upgrade this value should remain the same, even though if this value can change, but this value should remain the same. Now let's come to the package. So in package, first property is installer version. So installer version, as we have discussed, is the version of the MSI exe.exe's version. So we are giving as 200. 200 represents MSI execution.exe's version 2. In order to understand how many versions of MSI execution.exe is present, as you can see Windows installer versions. So we have multiple versions from 2.0 to 5.0. So there are certain features that are available with each execution.exe. So with the required features and with the required supportability, so we can select the minimum version of the Windows installer and we can set the values there. So the next property is compressed, whether we have to compress the resources in the MSI inside the cab or not. So next is manufacturer name, description name, keywords and comments, which are helpful while determining the MSIs from outside. So whenever we build this project, we'll get one MSI. We'll just go to the debug folder and just right click on it, and we'll get the property something like this. Now if you see the details page, whatever values we have given in the package section, that will be available here. As we have discussed that the package is the outside container and product is the resources or software that is being containerized inside the package. So whatever the details we have given, whatever details we have mentioned in package, that will be available in the outside MSI. So just go to the details and you can see the tag which is nothing but keywords and comments and manufacturer name and subject name, which is nothing but description. So all these values are mentioned here, so will be available here, so which will be helpful to differentiate between one MSI to another. So that's it from today's video. Thanks for watching.